Hello everyone and welcome to Exciting Play channel. So today I am going to show you about the second part of our video in which we have actually seen the rest of the topics that we have missed actually. So without wasting any time, let me quickly share my screen. Yeah, my screen is visible. So last time we have seen these topics which are constant or you can say variable and data type topics. Now we are going to see about these topics: argument, call by value, and strings. So without wasting any time, let me show you how to include the string in our function. So to include the string in our function, we just have to put this includes thing and just write the string here. So that piece of code actually include all the string library to our code. Now we can just use this string as you can just use this string as a data type to define an x or define a name in such a way that I can assign it to the something like, and we can also perform some you can say data type specific uh, operations on this value. That means we can do something like cout and cout the name variable or the length. So this can be done by doing something like len of name. So actually that should do the work, but why it is showing us the red line? That is something I should just think about. Hmm, maybe I maybe I found the error actually. We just have to put the length function at the back as length. Basically, actually the len I have written previously is actually present in Python. So sorry, the mix actually happened there. So now if I try to run this code in the same terminal executed actually, so as you can see the name variable holds my name and my name has 7 characters. So the length of my name actually becomes 7. So these are some operators that is actually you can say present in our string. Now, if I would try to do one thing, that if I try to make another, you can say variable like channel. Okay. Now in this, I am going to type the string like the owner of excited API channel is and the space, and then I can just perform something like the you can say string sentence, and also I forgot to put this. Don't forget to you can say exclude this. Sorry, include this semicolons everywhere because this might result in unexpected behavior, that is errors. So what we can do is we can just concatenate this name and channel string like this: channel space plus name. So this is how we can concatenate the strings, and we can get the output in such a way like sentence. So when I call this sentence string, what should be the expected output? So without guessing something, let me just print that. So as you can see, sorry, right now, mm, concatenation. Okay, this is what we are actually trying to see. Now I am also going to put handle everywhere because we want to see the output. Okay. Now, if I try to run this again, so what you can see is the name is actually returning us 7 again, but the concatenation is happening and it is combining this channel variable with name variable. And why is it? Because both are string data type, and string data type can be you can say concatenated using a mathematical operator plus. I don't know the reasoning behind that, but I am curious, so I am going to search about that later. For now, I just am exploring the functionality of this string data type. So that is what we have explored. So there is another thing that we can actually do in string, and that is we can also check if the string is empty or not, and we can also clear a string. That means if I do something like cout, sorry, if I do something like this, sentence dot clear. Now, what should be the expected output? The output here is nothing but so rather than using sentence here, why not I use channel, because that is the same thing. I don't know what error it is going to return. What it says that this is a constant variable actually. So, but yeah, you can use this clear to actually clear the all the output from any you can say string character. Now to show you that maybe I don't need what they say inbuilt or you can say defined variable, but what I can do is just mm, yeah, maybe I can define a temporary string s equal to, let's say we are going to initialize this empty string s, and if I put s here and then try to run it, it's still giving us error. So it is saying no type name something. Basically, it what it does is it actually clear all the string value that is present in it and return us with nothing. Let's say if my string has something like a b c d, it should clear that. Now if I a b c d here, so I don't know why it is showing this unexpected behavior, but maybe it is due to you can say what they say the compiler error, but I don't seem to find the thing here. So that is something I might need to look into again. So maybe what should I do? Mm, 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 mm. Let me remind. Let me think of something like what I was going to think. Yeah, maybe we don't need to you can say don't have to pass this in the cout itself. But what if I just put it in the another line, clear it first, and then try to return the statement. So cool, we get our output, that is string actually concatenated and returns nothing. So now if I try to run something like you can say check empty. So if I want to do something like this, we can just do this and run it again. Still giving us error. Now what the thing is that is happening, we have to read this. You can say template argument, deduction as substitution. So I don't know what this error actually suggests. So we got the data messages. So, but you can say this dot empty function does nothing but return us with some boolean function that whether our string is actually written is empty or not. This thing actually quite become helpful when we are cleaning text data. To show you that this is all the things that I want to show you about strings. Now to tell you about the functions, the things that I am actually, oh, there might be an error. This is the error I think that we have got, might not got here. As you can see, we got one represent the true value. That means it is returning us some boolean value. Finally, we get to see what was going wrong at the end. So about this call by value. So this call by value means nothing, but let's say if we are defining function, let's say int function void, or maybe uh, you can say name. Now when we define this function name, it takes some argument, let's say string argument, and string says x. Now what happens is, now if we pass this x here and just do nothing but empty it, so this x is actually something that is not going to be affected when it is going to be used in this code, because this x is a local scope variable. It does not affect how the function is actually quite working, or how the function is actually taking some arguments. So that means whatever argument that we are passing into our function needs not, oh shit, we have broke the function. Yeah, actually this all. So let's say if I just clear it, or maybe if our function is taking name argument itself, so this name is actually not equal to the name here, and that's all what they say. This is now what they say, call by name, sorry, call by value. That means this name is a local copy which is limited to this name function only. It can't be affecting our, you can say, global variable which is name here. So this is what call by value actually mean. Now about the arguments, all the, you can say, these parameters such as name, or maybe there is something other like int age, sorry, these are the parameters, these are what the arguments are called. That means arguments are nothing but the input a function takes. So these are what the things that we have not covered yet, but now we have covered them. So I know there are some concepts that I am weak on. So I need to brush up this concept before moving to pointers again. So basically these two videos show us that how important the basic is before moving to advanced concepts. And today I can say that we have successfully completed our basic, you can say, structure of all the learning outcomes that we can get from basic, you can say, module. Now the next thing we are going to start is just the intermediate level code. And also we have a target ahead of us. That means to create at least 10 to 12 project, basic level project, which are basically going to be good and unique. This is what I'm thinking of. Three of which are actually have already been covered. That means we left with almost uh, maybe something like 9 or 10 projects that we have to make more to learn more about the basics. Basically, try to implement as much functions as possible to get the grasp of what we have learned up until now. That's all about this basic C++ learnings up until now. So that's all. If there is something else that you Patreons need to, you can say, give me a suggestion about, so I am open to them. And I believe you will tell me how exactly I can improve my learning journey. So that's all, and I hope you enjoyed this video and meet you in the next video with pointers again. Thank you.